Hi everyone, Leon here. Welcome back to my channel, the best place to learn more in less time. If you find yourself having difficulty in communicating with your partner or have lost that loving connection you once had, watch on to learn some skills to initiate intimate conversations and recreate that loving connection. But first, the review of this book I've read. 8 Dates by John Gottman and Julie Gottman, together with Doug and Rachel Abrams. Every great love story is a never-ending conversation. Every conversation we have, from the first time we get to know each other, to the disagreements that made us bare our fangs at each other, to the heartfelt understanding towards each other's love, pain, and dreams, is a conversation that can make or break the relationship. It's the quality of a conversation that allows a couple to learn and grow over the years. The 8 dates are essentially 8 ways to help us reconnect to create a loving and lasting relationship. What I like about it is the summary and the exercises provided after each chapter, which they call it dates instead. It helps me to understand more and have something practical to apply to my relationship as well. Because after all, knowledge is just potential power. The superpower lies in application. You don't learn how to swim by just knowing all the techniques or reading about it. You learn how to swim by doing it. I enjoyed this book a lot, even though it's pretty similar to the 7 Principles for Making Marriage Work by John Gottman as well. And if you haven't read that, check this video out where I share a summary of the book, where you can get some ideas on what the 7 principles are.
Yay!
One of the reasons that I enjoyed this book is that there are a lot more case studies that were included that interest me. The style of writing is easy to understand and light-hearted with a tinge of humor. I feel this will be a good read for couples who wants to bring back some passion into their relationship. My first learning is the 4 skills to intimate conversation. These 4 skills can be used to begin or to continue intimate conversations among couples. You don't have to use all at the same time, just pick the relevant ones that apply at the appropriate situations. The first skill is to put into words what you are feeling, then share why you are having those feelings. It could be both positive or negative feelings. Putting your feelings in words could actually help to clarify the situation you're in. Let me share with you an example that I have with my girlfriend. There was once that I felt like she does not care about me at all. It makes me feel like she has 100 or 1,001 things that she pays attention to except me. And it doesn't help that we are in a long-distance relationship. So, if I were to go into my default mode of response, which could be what probably most people would do, is to go into blaming mode. This could sound something like, "What's wrong with you? Why can't you pay attention to me?" And blah 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 blah. But of course, I didn't do that. What I did was to put into words how I feel and the reason why I'm feeling that way. I told her that I feel unimportant and unloved when she seemed to care more about other things than me. I also shared with her my feelings that I truly believe she does not intend to make me feel unimportant and unloved, and invited her to share her side of the story and see how we can resolve this together. And it turned out super well. Just imagine that if I were to go into my default mode of response, connection would be destroyed. So try saying, "I feel whatever you're feeling," and then give a reason for whatever you're feeling. The second skill is to ask open-ended questions. Open-ended questions are questions that invites more responses, more feelings and thoughts into it than just one word answer. Try asking questions like, "How are you feeling? What made you feel this way? What are your goals?" and so on. Open-ended questions are great for exploring and discovering more about each other. The third skill is to make exploratory statements. This is to help expand or open up on what your partner is feeling or needs. You could use this after an open-ended question or as appropriate. Try say something like, "Tell me more about this feeling you're having," or "Help me understand more about your perspective on this." When you show more interest in your partner's feelings and needs, you will gain more insights into your relationship, which will make it stronger. The fourth skill is to express tolerance, empathy, and understanding toward your partner. You can say something like, I can understand how you feel because I am with you. Or you can say something like, it's no wonder that you felt angry, because if that's the case, I would feel angry too. The important thing is this: your partner needs to know that you are their ally, not enemy. And this is what will keep the conversation, intimate conversation, going. One point to note is that these 4 skills are not for resolving conflicts or issues, though it might have this effect or positive effect on resolving things. But the main purpose of these 4 skills is to begin and continue intimate conversations. My second learning is the art of listening. Listening is a key skill in effective communication. Most of us are not able to listen effectively because we have our own agenda occupying our minds. We tend to be defensive and judgmental when the information deviates from our own. Now imagine this: if I were to push your head into a pool of water and keep it there, besides wanting to kill me, what is it that you really need? Air, right? When we listen, we are giving our partner the air that they need. And when they get the air that they need first, they are likely to be more open and receptive to listen to what we need as well. So here are some things you can do to truly listen. Be attentive and present. Keep out all electronic devices and be genuinely interested in what your partner has to say. Ask questions when in doubt. However, do be careful not to turn the conversation into an interrogation. Paraphrase what your partner has said to make sure you heard them accurately. This will make them feel that you are indeed present with them. You don't have to cheer them up or make them feel better. Your willingness to be there, to be present, and listen is already a gift to them. Avoid being judgmental or critical, and don't give advice unless your partner asks for it. When you start to judge and criticize, you're no longer making the conversation a safe and trusted place for intimate sharing. Remember, it's not about right or wrong, but understanding the similarities and differences when we look through our partner's eyes and see the world as they see it, and then embracing it with empathy. For more tips on finding love and keeping your relationship happy and healthy, download my free relationship care guide in the link in the description below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up or comment below to let me know. And share this with a friend whom you think might benefit them as well. Thank you for watching, wish you well, and see you in the next video.